took away all my root beer.
No, it's mine.
You giving me root beer? You
No,
not want it?
I'm just transferring it. And then I'm gonna give it back to me.
You just want to see the bubbles?
I just thought it would be fun.
Do you think the Saharan boys drink root beer? What do you think they drink?
Oh my god. Definitely not water. Water. Mostly because they live in a desert.
Right. What kind of alcohol do they drink down there?
Ooh.
What kind of alcohol do they have? Do you think they just go to the alcohol store and buy a bottle of vodka?
Right? Is it like a city or is it like complete desert? And
I don't know.
it's like their own little hut in the desert, or it's like a whole
They're
hut
probably
city?
from cities. I would imagine the guys in bands are like from towns and cities.
Probably because they have good music. So
Right.
They can't be roasting that in the middle of the desert in their little hut.
Yeah. But I need to find out. I mean, you could find out right now what like countries they're from.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you want. The one band was called. Do you want to go onto Spotify and look at the playlist?
Yeah, what's the playlist called?
Look up Sahara.
Sahara. Soundtrack. Sahara soundtrack?
No, it has.
Sahara into Reg Rock.
It has like the guys in like their nice desert outfits on the cover.
I don't think it's that. No. Oops.
Look up a playlist.
No. Those.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
What's that first band called?
Madhu Mokhtar.
Okay, you want to look up and see where they're from?
Okay. MDOU. MDOU. Oh, Mokhtar.
Let's see where they're
Um,
from.
Where are the people? Born? Why is there only one person?
I don't know.
Oh, it's a songwriter. Oh, so it's not their band name. It's his name.
Oh.
The songwriter's name.
Oh, but then he has a couple boys.
Yeah.
Playing the music with him.
He
Huh.
is
That makes sense.
from Niger.
From Niger?
Yep.
Huh.
He's 35.
He's 35?
Mhm.
Damn. That gives me plenty of time.
1986. He's 1986.
Damn.
I want to find music groups.
Which one is yours?
This one. Nope.
Is it this one?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, mine had a lot of like little weird rust thingies in the middle. So this tells me their whole tour dates.
Tour dates? Do you think any of them...
They're in Tennessee. Is ID Idaho?
Yeah.
Idaho,
I think so.
Tennessee.
When are they going to... You should find where the closest state is. I would definitely be down to take a road trip to see them.
Is Idaho or Tennessee closer to us? I think Tennessee.
Tennessee's 100% closer.
Okay.
Tennessee's only probably about maybe 10 hours.
Okay, because all it shows me is 2 Idahos and then a Tennessee. It's Bonnaroo. They're playing in Bonnaroo.
When are they playing? It says 2021.
2021, September 2nd to the 5th.
Yo, 100%. I would be down to go on a road trip and see them.
Yeah?
100%.
Bonnaroo. Interested. How much are they? Festival website.
Oh, it's a festival. Fuck.
It's a festival, so it's like multiple people.
Fuck. The music will probably be expensive.
Yeah. Let's see.
How much is it?
$3.79.
Fuck.
Just for general admission.
What the fuck?
Let me see if the other ones or the ones in Idaho are by itself. Oh, it's a music festival. Tree Fort Music Festival. Wow, expensive, isn't it?
Damn. That's really sad.
That is sad. What the heck?
Because me and the boys, Lloyd and them, there's a Maryland Death Fest that we're going to go to.
Oh.
Where some big main bands are going to play. And that's like $200.
Yeah, this one's the one that's in Idaho is $250.
When's the one in Idaho? Shit, I'll grind some Uber Eats.
September 22nd to the 26th. So Wednesday to Sunday.
What's the date? Oh, yeah, my bad. September. But, shit. I would 100% be down.
Yeah?
I would 1000% be down.
We're going to Idaho.
Would you be down?
But it's a festival too. It's a Tree Fort festival.
That's okay. We can see a lot more bands.
Yeah.
We should look into that like at some point.
At some point?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to now.
So I will remember. So I can remember.
Okay.
Because I know we'll forget.
Yo, I would be so down to go to that.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing a band from Niger.
From the Sahara, like their personality is like Sahara, like that's what they're under.
I wonder what other bands they'd be playing with. You think it'd be more? You think I don't know.
I don't know because like, especially like Bonnaroo,
Mhm.
because Bonnaroo is like kind of like Coachella, I guess. I think.
Yeah, yeah. Bonnaroo, isn't that like a super pop type of fest?
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm thinking. That Bonnaroo. I don't know. I think Bonnaroo it's like Coachella, where it's like a bunch of like famous people. Like,
Yeah. That's crazy.
so I'm like, they got this cute little Sahara band.
That's fucking dope. Props to them.
Props to them for making it to a fat music festival like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. They only had like not even 200,000 listeners on Spotify.
Yeah. That could be you.
And he's 35.
And he's 35.
I'm
And
fucking 20.
You're 20. You 15 years. You have so long. He's only 35 and he's still playing in like so many music festivals.
He's playing Bonnaroo, bro.
Bonnaroo. And whatever the fuck Tree Fort is.
Yeah, whatever that is.
But it's still a music festival.
I mean, shit. If we look later at the Bonnaroo lineup, because if it's Bonnaroo and if it's what I'm thinking, there might be a pretty tight lineup.
Yeah.
So I might be down to pay the extra penny to see them.
Yeah?
And a nice little trip to Tennessee. Idaho will take a little
Idaho.
bit to get to.
Idaho would be so much more longer than Tennessee.
Yeah, it's too bad we're not older, because then we could rent a car.
Exactly.
We could fly rather than drive, but we can't rent a car.
I can't.
I can join the military, but I can't rent a car. I can vote for Donald Trump or Joe Biden, but I can't rent a car.
rent a car. Which one was it lighter? Was it lighter 18 or 21?
Legally speaking, you can only be 21 to buy a lighter in the state of Florida. Me and Trent were ranting about that so hard.
You're voting. You're literally voting for the United States president, like like a country, like their president. But you can't buy a lighter. What if I want to light a candle?
Or a cigarette.
Well, that's probably why they're 21,
Right.
because of people like that.
But we're Americans and we have rights.
Exactly.
Shouldn't we be free to do what
So
we
there be
want?
no laws. We are America. Freedom. No laws.
No laws would be alone. I wonder what would happen if there are no laws. Wonder what the real life purge would be like. Do you think people would like murder each other?
I think so.
You think so?
I think all the secret, because you know, like, they say that you walk past, like, a serial killer, like, in your lifetime.
Oh,
So, like, I'm pretty sure there's, like, so many serial killers that are still, like, out there walking the streets.
yeah.
So I'm pretty sure this would be good for them, because then it's not illegal and they don't have to hide the body.
Yeah, they could just stab people in the streets.
I just steal.
Yeah. I'd go to Guitar Center.
I go shopping.
Would you want to go together or do you want to go separate?
We can go together.
Okay, bad.
We can make it a date.
Okay.
A purge date.
I'd have to bring Asa and Colby with
Yeah?
for security
Hmm.
and Jesse
Yeah.
and a gun.
Yeah. If we go out, there's probably people that are gonna try and kill us.
Yeah, probably the Guitar Center manager. Like, the fuck, you can't steal this shit.
Mhm.
No laws, bitch.
Exactly. There's no laws. You can't tell me what I can or cannot do.
But yeah, that Saharan music's pretty tight.
It is pretty tight.
I'm definitely gonna be listening to that a lot more within the coming weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be delving into that type of music. And they're probably quite a few different countries. because the Saharan Desert's
Yeah.
it's pretty big. It's a pretty big desert.
There's so many bands too, like in the playlist.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And they all sound good. And like we said, like it's not like any other type of music.
no.
Like it's not really like rock.
It's not really rock. It's not like pop.
Yeah.
It's like,
And it's got like that Middle Eastern flavor.
yeah.
It's very nice. You think I can get him? No.
It's kind of like how Lil Peep was when he first came out.
Yeah.
It was like no one knew what to like call his music. Like no one knew what to describe it. It's like how this is like, how do you? The only way people are describing it is Sahara.
Right. The hottest music from the hottest desert.
Mhm.
Oh my god, it got so hot.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Nasty.
You want a CBD?
Is that sweat on your shirt?
Yeah. I'm sweating my arms though.
Nope.
How? Oh yeah, the view's pretty good. I need to shave my sides. I look chunky.
Chunky. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
It's pretty bad.
It's not bad. I farted.
Nice.
Thanks.
I need to poo.
No. Every time I fart, it's like pokes out a little bit. It's a pretty lighter.
Hmm?
It's a pretty lighter.
It is a pretty lighter. It's so nice we can take the safeties off. The safeties suck
The safeties.
on the lighters. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No?
You know how there's like the little middle part? That metal part that'll be there, and you'll have to like flick it hard. You know what I mean? You know how like sometimes I'll take a knife and like poke it and like take something off? It's
I
a
didn't-
safety. Yeah, it makes it so much easier.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But now whenever I use a lighter with a safety, I can't I can't do it. Thank God for CBD
Thank God.
or Buddha
Or Buddha.
or Buddha or that guy Mukhtar. What was his first name?
From where? The shop?
No, the Saharan boy.
Oh. Something like that, yeah.
Mahone Mokhtar.
Mower Mokhtar? I know the last name was Mokhtar.
Yeah, Mokhtar. We can just call him Mokhtar.
Yeah. Mokhtar.
Maybe he is Buddha or God.
Maybe.
I definitely want to make some music like that though. 100%.
Like Saharan?
Yeah.
Would you like use their language too? Or-
Eventually I would like to,
Mhm.
but for now I'll just stick with good old English. It sucks. I want to learn languages so bad, but I know it's gonna take years to like master a language. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So it'll be pretty hard to try to tackle 2 or 3 at a time, which I'll probably be doing. What all languages would you want to learn with me?
Anything, whatever you want to learn.
Anything? So do you think you would just want to copy each one? We would just both do them. And we can do like we said before. We can like split the learning.
Yeah.
We can learn certain things
Mhm.
so that we
it's-
can
yeah.
divide it.
Mhm.
That'd
Yeah.
be really nice.
Maybe make it easier.
Yeah. Yeah, we should definitely do that. To where we divide it first until we get used to the language more and more,
Yeah.
and then we can start being our own person.
Yeah, but we have to make sure that before then we're always together, never
Yeah,
apart. 'Cause
yeah.
then, my luck, the person, like, if they're asking something or, like, talking to me, it's going to be something that you know and something that I don't know.
Or what if it's something that neither of us know? No habla español.
Sorry. Don't speak that.
I really want to learn Chinese first, but realistically, I probably don't need to learn Chinese first, because I
Mhm.
probably won't be going to China for a minute.
Yeah.
I'll probably, in my journeys to Asia, / our journeys to Asia, I'd probably rather go to like South Korea or Japan first.
Oh, definitely Japan, yeah.
Yeah, just so we can get a little more Western.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And
It's
then-
more like, because China is definitely not trying to fit like the tourists that come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like Japan definitely has these things that like helps out
Yeah.
us tourists.
Yeah, but China's probably like, you're on your own. Plus, I feel like going to China would be a pretty drastic change from anywhere else.
Oh yeah.
So going to somewhere else in Asia first, like South Korea or Japan,
Mhm.
probably a smart way to go.
Cause didn't they say like in China like you have to be, I don't know if it was just China or somewhere in Korea where you have to like be with your tour guide like the whole time.
Oh
you're
yeah,
there.
it was North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was North Korea.
Cause I was like,
The fucked up place.
that's so many like rules that you have to follow.
Yeah. Did we watch the videos of Shane Smith being in North Korea? I know I did, but did you? Have we watched them together?
The BuzzFeed boy?
No, not the BuzzFeed boy. The Shane Smith, the
Oh,
the kind of burly dude.
Yeah.
Who's the founder of Vice.
Yeah. Okay, so he was on that one train that one time
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
with
yeah.
those boys
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But he did some actual like he actually visited North Korea like I think 2 or 3 times.
Mhm.
But have we watched any of those together?
I don't know. I think the only ones that I watched with you was the one on the train, and then they saw all those like school places.
You mean the lumber camps, or
The actual like school places. Like it's these big buildings and they're all colorful, and they bring the children in.
yeah, that was in China. That
Yeah?
was in China.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was those 2 girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were looking into the stuff going on in Xinjiang
Okay.
with the way the Uyghurs are being treated and whatnot.
Okay. So the labor camps,
Lumber camps.
lumber camps.
I accidentally said labor camps to my mom when I was talking to her about it, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's terrible that kind of stuff happens." I was like, "Oh, I meant to say lumber camps."
Lumber camps. And then like they couldn't go in.
Yeah, they every time they tried to go in, there would be like some security or whatnot
Mhm.
saying like, "No, you can't get in here. You can't go in here."
Mhm. And then they like drove down the road a little bit, and then like these people like ended up pulling like next to them.
Yeah, they eventually they saw some guys working.
Oh, so they were asking them questions, and then
Yeah.
like the big dogs came over and
Yeah.
was like, "What are you doing?"
And they'd already I think they went to one active lumber camp, but they weren't able to get in or anything, so they
Mhm.
went to another one. And then the second one they went to was abandoned.
Mhm.
And then the third one that we went to is where they were actually able to
Yeah.
get some questions. But it's weird because the main person in charge was that Russian lady. You remember that blonde Russian lady who was just an absolute bitch?
Mm,
Do you remember who I'm talking about?
I think so.
It's so weird.
Of mean Russian lady in charge of, like what? What?
It's weird.
It is weird. But what were those? The videos that you wanted to show me, or were there different ones?
There was a couple where Shane Smith actually went into North Korea
Mhm.
and like actually did like the tours and whatnot, where he was actually escorted by a tour guide the whole time.
Yeah.
And like just so much weird shit. Like there was at one point where like every time he would eat, they would bring him into this restaurant,
Mhm.
but there's never anybody in there. It was only him. It was only him, and it was just like this giant ballroom with like dozens of tables
Mhm.
and like probably a dozen waitresses, and they had like all the tables set up, like there's food out and everything, but there's nobody in there.
It was
It's just him.
just Shane Smith.
So they just had the whole the whole place set up,
What
so
the heck?
it looked like they were busy. And there was one point, I don't remember if it was Shane Smith or if it was some other video that wasn't Vice, but there was one point where they were being shown like a computer room to see North Korea's prominent technology, and there was just a bunch of people at these computers just randomly typing and randomly doing things, but there would be nothing on the screens.
That's so weird. That reminds me of the interview,
Mm-hmm.
and like they faked everything
Yeah.
just
That-
to be more like.
And that's like really how it is.
It really is how it is. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And like they the problem is that they fake it and then they make it look super bad. So like now it looks bad on them because they're faking it. So obviously now something's like fishy. But
Right.
if they just didn't do anything, then we'd be like, oh, okay,
You guys are just fucked up.
yeah,
But now it's like you guys are fucked up and you're trying to hide it.
yeah. Now it's like double whammy.
But yeah, it's crazy. The freaking economic diversity, I think you call it, like the range and difference between normal people wages and like the wealthy,
Yeah.
it's like crazy. There's like a few hundred, I don't know the numbers, but there's like a small amount of people that like have the majority of the wealth, and then the rest of the people in the country are just like poor, like can't afford half the necessities, poor. And like
That's
there's like
crazy.
power flashes in Korea all the time, North Korea,
Mhm.
and not good nutrition, all kinds of fucked up shit. And the fucking, it's like a horrible orphan situation. Like there's just dozens of kids who don't have a home or anything, and there's nowhere for them to go.
Mhm.
It's horrible.
I want to adopt like at least one.
Oh yeah,
I want to adopt.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
It sucks that we can't have a lot of money, because then we could adopt a bunch of kids.
Yeah, we can have like a cute little home with all of our
Yeah,
little.
could have like 50 adopted kids.
Yep. But we have to make sure that we can support them all
Yeah.
and not just like get all these kids and it's like,
We don't have any money.
what do we do with you?
Sorry, we have to feed you white rice every day.
Mhm. Sorry, we can't give you more than we planned for.
But yeah, I would definitely want to go to probably Japan first.
Mm.
Like you said, more than South Korea. South Korea seems nice. It's very weird because like I feel like people a little older than us, like my sister's age and older,
Mhm.
they all like are more fascinated. Maybe not more fascinated, but like they're more in tune with like Japan.
Mhm.
So like people in our generation are like K-pop, like just because of K-pop and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
We have like a really big fan base of South Korea,
Yeah.
which is really interesting.
Mhm.
It's
It's
really
like-
cool.
It is cool. But it's like it's really just K-pop.
Yeah.
And like everything else is not that great.
You know, in South Korea, it's illegal to get tattooed, so they have like these underground tattoo shops.
I swore I watched something about that. Mhm.
Crazy.
Mhm. Like they're literally secret like little tattoo. And there's the one guy like I think it was the owner, everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't believe. That sucks.
Yeah, because it's against like tradition or whatnot, so that's why it's illegal. Because you can't, I think like that specific type of body modification,
Mhm.
it's just not the old ways. So
Mhm.
they're like,
So is it bad for them or like what if we come in with tattoos then they'll
if we come in with tattoos, they probably won't do nothing. I think it's just illegal to give. It's illegal to be a tattoo artist type of deal. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
okay.
Like how it, like in Prohibition, like you can drink alcohol, but you just can't sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, but yeah, it's crazy that they have like all kinds of underground shops
Mhm.
and that kind of shit. Like, sometimes it's like, wow, I really don't want to get a tattoo because my grandma might be mad at me. But over there, it's like my whole country would
Yeah.
fucking
I
kill
would be
me.
shunned by everybody. Walking down the street, everybody would be talking shit about you.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I can't. I could never.
But I don't know. Do you think? I mean, I guess it depends on how. If I do end up touring someday outside of the United States of America,
Mhm.
I guess it does depend on where we get gigs, you know, and where we can get gigs. But if I don't ever tour and we just want to travel a lot, where would you want to go first? That's not in the U.S. Would you want to go to Europe first,
Mm.
or what do you think?
I don't know. I just think I want to go to places that like people don't really go to. Cause it's like I
Yeah.
feel bad because like these people like let's say like they really like this artist, then they have to like pay like so much money just to go see them. Like they have to pay the ticket and like a plane fee and like hotel fees, and you know. But I think like I don't know, anywhere, honestly anywhere, but more so the places that don't get the love.
Big facts. Like Europe. Europe.
Europe, everybody goes to Europe. I
Yeah.
feel like everybody goes to Europe.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. I definitely would want to
Yeah, 100%.
go, but
Would you want to, if you could choose a place to go first, where would it be?
I'm not that good with maps. I don't know all the places. But
What continent?
continent. What are continents?
Well, let's see. You have Asia, you have North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and then I think it's just Antarctica.
Antarctica.
You can go there first.
Africa.
Africa, you want to go to Africa first?
I feel like nobody ever goes to Africa.
No. I would be so down to go to Africa.
Africa? Definitely want to go to Ireland. I feel like, I don't know if people go.
Ireland's a pretty big hotspot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely more so than like Scotland.
Ireland, Scotland, I just like it over there.
What were you gonna say?
What were you going to say?
Are you Irish?
I am. Both. We don't really like embrace it, but definitely my dad is and my mom is.
Oh, both.
Some part, like, it's not like big to like we embrace it and we're like, oh yeah, we're Irish. you know?
Right.
It's just like I have a little bit of culture, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, with my mom, she's Swedish,
Mhm.
very Swedish. Her freaking, do you know her maiden name? Did I ever tell you?
No.
It's Gustafsson, so it'd be Gustafsson.
What the heck?
Yeah. So she's very Swedish,
Very Swedish.
but she's not like she doesn't like do any like traditional Swedish things, but
Exactly,
she's
yeah.
like, we're Vikings, Harrison. You know what I mean? But then same thing with like my dad's side of the family with Irish, because my grandma was talking to you about like Grandpa Flanagan, right?
Yeah.
I really wish I met him.
Yeah.
He sounded like such a cool guy.
Was he? I can't remember what she was telling me. If it was who she was married to him, or it was her father.
Her father.
Her father. Okay.
So my dad's grandpa, my great grandpa.
Your great grandpa.
That'd be so cool.
That's crazy. I think my mom's side. I think on my mom's side, all the people that you meet is my grandpa's side. So they're like all like Middle East, not East,
Middle East.
Middle West, like the West Frontiers.
So like where?
Indiana.
Indiana?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Indiana and Montana are usually mostly Indiana. So whole full-bred Americans. But on my mom, my grandma, she's all the Irish part.
I see.
And my dad, everything. I'm pretty sure it was my nana and his dad were both, I think.
Irish?
Yeah, I think so because Dyer is an Irish last name.
Oh yeah.
So
Did you know if were one of them from Ireland? No.
I have no clue.
But so if we go to Africa first, do you have any particular location?
No, I don't. Madagascar.
That'd be kind of tight. I'd vote probably if we go to Africa, probably like somewhere in the Middle East first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that Middle Eastern vibe, even though it might be a little hot in some areas.
Cool.
But I'd still be down to go to the Middle East first.
Yeah.
Learn the Arabic languages.
Mhm.
I'd be down for that. I'd be down to learn Arabic first.
Arabic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd be 100% down to learn Arabic first. Arabic. Fuck. So if we have the tour life, Arabia, somewhere in the Middle East.
Somewhere in the Middle East.
That's the desired first location. That's not in the West.
Yeah.
So like, maybe like realistically, like Europe first, maybe
Mhm.
outside of the U.S. Then maybe like South America, depending on how things go.
Yeah.
Maybe Australia, New Zealand.
Mhm.
But first place that's not part of the Western world, definitely Middle East. I'm
Mhm.
down. But non-touring life, I think I'd probably be down to maybe go somewhere in Europe. Maybe like I could transfer to Ireland.
Mhm.
We can hang out in Ireland for a bit. But then I would really want to go to Japan,
Yeah.
if not first.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of, I'm not going to say where I work, because that could bite me in the ass later down the road.
Yep.
But I could definitely transfer to a lot of locations
Mhm.
in Japan.
You definitely could.
The only thing about them, though, is that they all open at 9. So I'd have
so
to,
it's not like
yeah, I couldn't,
24 hour. It's
yeah.
Like 9
So
to
I'd-
5.
Yeah. But fuck it, bro.
You're in Japan.
Yeah. I don't care what hours I'm working. I was literally like on the way home from work, it was like just becoming sunrise, so I could see like the sun rising over
Mhm.
Orlando, you know? It's fucking gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
And I was like, God damn, I don't give a shit if I have to lift boxes every day the rest of my life. If I could look at a different city like this every couple months, lifting boxes, fuck it, bro. I'd be
Mhm.
so down. Like, I'd be so down. I just really want to get out of the U.S.
I want to get out of here. I hate it.
I almost forgot about India.
Oh, I was thinking about I was thinking that.
Oh, fuck. I might be down to replace Japan first with India first. Maybe India second. But also touring-wise, I might be down to go to India first. And then the Middle East, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because India's really big with metal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember you telling me that.
Now, like, it was more so, like, in the 2000s and early 2010s, where metal was really big, but now it's more like hip-hop. But
Mhm.
I'm sure there's still a lot of
There's-
metalheads
yeah.
over there.
Definitely.
Did we ever watch anything Meshuggah related? Do you remember watching any Meshuggah videos?
I think so, because I remember
When-
the name.
Because they have a video of them going to India.
Mhm.
Do you think it was that we watched?
Maybe.
Or
Oh.
they had like a bunch of dogs.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, yeah. Mhm.
That'd be a vibe. And like they were fucking big there. Like everyone there was like, Meshuggah!
Mhm.
Like hundreds of people would be at each show
Mhm.
just for Meshuggah. Primal vibes. Even though it's in slow increments, the progress of music with Primal Vice, it's so nice.
Yeah.
It's like, you remember that band Ulcerate I was
Mhm.
showing you? It's like very avant-garde like that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's just very its own distinctive vibe
Mhm.
and its own distinctive wave. It's just very artsy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's so nice. I can't wait until we release an EP or just a song. It'll feel
so good.
It'll feel so good.
Mhm.
Oh my god. I'd give anything to see the EP in front of me right now. Oh, nice CD. Some disgusting artwork.
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful. What's your name? Where are you from? I almost forgot.
My name? I'm Brenna Elise Dyer. and I am from Florida,
Where in Florida?
Kissimmee, Florida.
Where's Kissimmee close to?
Closer to Orlando. It's more below Orlando. Below Orlando. Right, like smack dab in the middle of the Florida little thing. Smack dab in the middle.
It's nice to meet you, Bryn Elise Dyer from Kissimmee, almost Orlando, Florida.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Harrison James Hellinger. I am from Winter Park, pretty close to Orlando, 15-minute drive, Florida. Right in the northeastern part of Orlando,
Mm-hmm.
pretty close to UCF.
Pretty close to you. Dang, you're giving more details than I did.
Gotta be detailed if you want to do shit like this, son.
Well, I don't know. Never eat soggy. More South Florida.
But not South Florida.
Not South Florida, but more so towards
Yeah,
the South.
you're more southern than I am.
Yeah, more so than me, Lord.
Do you think if we weren't white, having a southern accent could be considered like racist? You know what I mean? Because I couldn't, like, if I was like trying to have like a Asian accent or like a African accent
Then it would
all the
be,
time, then it would be like,
Yeah, but I feel like that's the thing I don't know, because anything towards white people is not racism because we haven't been like discriminated in the past. So
Right.
You cannot be as much as you try, you really can't be racist towards white people because we weren't put down in the past.
yeah.
Like, but I feel like Southern accents are the same as like English accents.
Yeah.
Or like you do an Irish or like Scottish accent.
Yeah.
It's just like funny or like
Yeah.
just something you do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. Like a Russian,
Yeah.
or like a French
Mhm.
or German.
Mhm. But because Asian and African Americans are like very discriminated upon, then it's just
Yeah, the Carter was telling me he did research,
Mhm.
or like he just found some videos or information about why African Americans and Asian Americans are like have always kind of been like racist towards each other and like discriminatory towards each other, you know?
Mhm.
Because like back in the day, I don't remember all the details, but long story short, like the like Asians would be considered like the good minority, and so yeah, that in itself just caused problems.
yeah.
And so like ever since then, like they've just been kind of like freaking Rockney's girl Emily.
Mhm.
Her parents are from China,
Mhm.
and they hate Rockney. They like absolutely despise him because he's black. Like it's hardcore.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like more hardcore than, because he's been with like some. It's weird. Like I've never, like sometimes like some white parents will be upset that their girl is with a black dude,
Mhm.
but like more so it's like non-white and non-black people that are like very racist towards him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like don't give a
That's
fuck
like,
about him.
and like that's just the craziest thing. Because
Yeah.
usually you think about it, and it's like, oh, the white person would be more, like, put more towards hate out,
Right.
put more hate.
Towards them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really, that's crazy.
Yeah. It's weird. It's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Imagine hating somebody for somewhere they come from.
You're literally like, even like, you're both hated. Like not
Huh.
like that. I was about to say like you're both hated, but you're not hated. You're not hated. I didn't mean it like that. But like you're both like very much like discriminated upon.
Right.
You would think that like you would work together and like help build each other to like the worth that you deserve
Right.
and the respect that you deserve.
Right.
But no.
Yeah. It sucks.
Mhm.
But white people suck the most.
Oh my god. I hate being white.
Yeah. Do you ever get like white guilt?
Yeah. Oh,
It's very annoying.
I always feel like privilege, and I don't like feeling like that.
No. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate feeling like I get these special privileges just because of my skin color, and all these people are like, they're not getting the same treatment as I am.
Right.
So like, why? I don't want it. No.
Yeah. No. It's like, what did we do different to deserve it? Nothing.
Exactly.
we just happen to be white.
We just happen to be white. We happen to be like, cut me up, and we're all the same inside.
Mhm. We all bleed red.
All be red. We all got skeletons. Our skeletons all look the same.
Mhm. We all have white teeth.
Yep.
But no. Some people can't get over. Oh, you're Chinese. Oh, you fucking weird.
Yeah.
Stupid fucking ways that you live. Like, I don't. Like, where in the brain does it process like, oh, this person lives from a different part of the planet, so they have different traditions, different ways of viewing life. That's stupid. Why do you view life different than me?
Why?
That's so
Why?
stupid.
I was trying. Like, I wish I could be in your shoes just to see like why you think this way. Like, it can't just be like, I don't know. You can't be wired different.
Right. I mean, remember, like, it is like the way you're raised a lot,
100%. It's like I feel like most of it is just the way you're raised.
but then also it could be like past experiences with people.
Yeah. Like if you had like.
Like there could happen to be an asshole who happens to be Asian.
Exactly. And then you're
then-
like, oh, all these Asians are like this. Oh, like I
Right.
hate all of you.
Right. Fucking my my grandpa was telling me about he was talking about I think you know my cousin Savannah who has the baby. It was with that one kid, that black dude. He's just a dick, but he happens to be black.
Exactly.
But
But
my
it's 100% not because of
his skin
it's
color.
his skin. Yeah, exactly.
It's because of
It's just
him being a dick human.
Exactly. He's just an asshole. Like she could be with a white guy and he could be the same fucking way, but people will never see it as like, oh, it's like because he's white.
Right. To be fair, they did hate Greg, which was my aunt, her mom's husband. He was white. He was white as you and me, but they always hated him.
Yeah. But I feel like if it's like a white, like say like Savannah was with like a white dude who acted the same way, they wouldn't like jump to conclusions and say like, oh, it's because he's white. They would just hate him.
Right.
But because this guy happens to be black.
They're like, oh, it's because he's black.
Exactly. The stereotypical like, oh, all black dads are horrible. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Like, no,
It's fucked
no.
up.
There's so many white dads who are fucking horrible
Yeah.
and like leave.
My fucking grandpa's dad was a drunk. He was a horrible dad.
Yeah.
My dad's dad fucking left my grandma while she was pregnant with my aunt Jody. He was a cunt. Never, only spoke to him once in my life. My dad probably almost never talked to him.
Yeah. That's how my dad's dad, a drunk. Like my dad, like at 13 would have to be like driving all the time. Like at 13 working, not even going to school, having to work and like drive his dad around because his dad is incoherent to drive and it's just not, it's like a shit dad. And I'm just like, it's just because people are shit.
People equal shit. Quoting Slipknot.
People equal shit.
Yeah, I think about that a lot. Like how my dad was raised and why he's the way he is. It's like, you're the father you are because you didn't really have a father.
Exactly. So I'm like, I can't really, as much as I want to like dislike you, I can't really dislike you that much because your father wasn't that great.
Right.
And, you know, boys always look up to their fathers and it's usually turn out like the way that their fathers were because that's what they were growing up with and that's what they think a father should be.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But my dad didn't really have a father. I mean, he had Grandpa Mike, who I suppose raised him, but he never really had like his real dad.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It still like kind of affects you a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not your actual like biological father.
yeah, which is why I think he just doesn't. He's never like taught me anything. He never. He's very like his own, like leave me be to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like when the first time I got a flat tire, and I told him I didn't really know how to fix it, so Braden had to do it up. You know?
Mhm.
He was like, "Why don't you know how to replace a tire? How do you not know how to do that?" It's like, "Cause my fucking father didn't teach me."
Exactly.
Duh.
And your father's supposed to teach you.
Like, am I just gonna learn this at school? No.
No.
I
Schools
know-
don't teach
I
good
know I
things.
have technology nowadays, but I'm not gonna look up how to replace a tire on a Tuesday afternoon. You know what I mean? That was a fun ass day though. Have I told you about that? When I got the first flat tire I ever had?
I feel like I don't know.
We were leaving school. We were skipping.
Mhm. Yep.
And it's funny because around then I didn't. Not only did I not do drugs or anything, but I didn't swear at all, like ever.
Mhm.
But there was this one girl that was like parked behind me and like moving really slow. And we were trying to get out of there before Speedy, the security guy,
Uh-huh.
got to us. And I was like, "Move, bitch!" It was hilarious
Oh my
because I never swore, so
Uh-huh.
hearing me swear was kind of funny.
It would be funny. Someone who's never, and they're just like,
But we were on the way there, it was fine.
mhm.
But then on the way back, I hit something,
Uh-huh.
and then eventually it was like, it's like, I have my tire. I don't know what to do.
Mhm.
And then Braden, the gayest man that I know, whips out his dick 12,000 times bigger than my car and starts fixing it up right away. But then we had to move because it just rained, so
Mhm.
all the grass was like swashy, you know.
Yeah.
And we moved to this I think it was like the dump, like a trash dump, you know.
Mhm.
And we moved in there. I don't remember if one of us like went inside to ask for if we could like fix our tire there, or like if someone came out.
Mhm.
But eventually, some guy, I think his name was John or something, but he was a blessing.
A
But
blessing.
he was like, "Oh, you guys don't have to worry. You can go on that concrete slab. We just got that concrete slab over there. You can park over there, and I can fix it up for you." I was like,
Mhm.
"Bet,
Okay.
thank you." That'd be a fun place to work. I'm not gonna lie.
A dump.
I would be down to work at a dump for a little bit. More specifically, like the drivers.
Mhm. But then you'd be smelling like,
Trash.
yeah.
I'd smell really dirty. I'd
Really,
get
really
home and be
dirty.
like, the trash bin is here.
You'd walk in the house and like immediately, oh, here's his home.
I can't wait to move out.
I wish.
What do you mean you wish?
I wish.
You can.
I don't know.
You can in the summer.
In the summer I can. Gonna wait and see how much money I make. If it's good, then
You think you're gonna wait like to see how like the first couple checks are? Or do you think you're gonna wait like a month?
I think I'm gonna wait a while. Maybe
Okay.
like, if anything, the whole summer until I start college.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty business.
I just have to think, because then I would have to be paying car insurance and my phone bill
Right,
and then rent.
right.
And it's just like,
You should try to start paying for those things now and see how you can work up to it.
I don't want to do it if I don't have to.
You should.
I pay my car insurance. Not all of it, half of it. I pay half my car insurance. And even that, I still don't get it in on time. But that one, it's not because I don't have the money, it's because I don't want to.
Definitely, if I may suggest.
No,
Definitely.
you may not suggest.
Definitely, like, Once you start getting your paychecks in the summer.
Yeah, once I start like actually like going towards like thinking of, like actually like ready
Mm-hmm.
to move out and like saving up my money, then yeah.
Then you'll just pay for all your own shit
Yeah.
just to see how it can flow.
But now I'm just waiting. So I don't not until I have to.
Yeah, because with the four of us, we'd only be paying absolutely no more than $600
Yeah.
a piece.
And that's pretty freaking good.
Pretty good. Probably more towards 450, 500,
Mhm.
which would be incredibly nice. Imagine only paying $400 a month for rent.
That'd
That's
be
so nice.
But we can make our utilities so low if we just be smart.
Oh
with
yeah,
what
I'm
we do.
only gonna pee in the backyard, 100%.
I saw this thing where you take like like the 2-liter soda bottles,
Mm-hmm.
fill it up with like sand, and you put it in your toilet thing, and it like saves you water.
Oh damn. Yeah, and we can
Shower together.
that too. Also, I'll only be dwelling in the dark.
Yep. No,
You can
no,
just-
no lights on ever.
Buy candles.
Candles everywhere, everywhere.
The whole house will just smell like wax.
I feel like candles though, like in the end, would be more expensive than paying the electricity
Yeah, probably.
bill. Because candles are so expensive.
But not if we go to like the Five Below candles.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking about like.
Like the bougie,
Yankee
yeah.
Candle.
No, fuck that. It's too expensive. Too bougie.
Five Below
Too
candles.
bougie. Yeah.
Walmart has some. Oh my god, Walmart has some good candles.
I have to pee. Does the video say the time?
52 minutes.
52 minutes?
52 minutes.
God damn.
We've been talking for 52 minutes.
Now I understand. Because all the time, like on the Joe Rogan podcast, they'll be done with their conversation and be like, yeah, we've been talking for 3-4 hours. And like the other person will be always be like, what the fuck?
I feel like whenever I watch podcasts, it's always like, how do they make it so long?
Right.
Like, I could never like keep like a fluent like type of conversation for that long.
Mhm.
But it's like
Yeah, but look what we just did.
you can.
Yeah, and this is our first time doing it too.
First time, and it's at 52 minutes.
That's
and I
not
don't
bad.
think we were like we stopped.
No, we were pretty back and forth the whole time.
Pretty consistent.
I have to pee.
Go pee.
But that's the hair and music, bro.
That's the hair and music.
It's such a vibe, bro. If I didn't have to work, also if Carter wasn't gonna give me a tattoo later potentially, I would 100% be down to get stoned and listen to that hair and music on the way back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could pee out in the open.
Let's get a dick.
I want to so bad. I want to just try it, like just to see.
Instead of you getting a dick, because that would make me very sad. What if we invent a way to switch lives so that we
Ooh.
then you can see.
Yeah.
Then your knee will hurt pretty bad.
My knee would hurt.
But then I'll get period cramps pretty bad.
Yeah. You'd bleed.
Ah.
Ooh. I'd be a man. Would it be like our own souls in your body? Or would we like develop the characteristics? Like would I like be myself but
Yeah.
a man?
Yeah. So we just be ourselves but in a different body. Same soul, different body.
Okay. Because I don't want to think like a man.
Yeah. Well, you might have you'll have the same chemicals going in you as I would, you know?
Mhm.
So you might think a little different.
Ooh,
And
that
whatnot.
is true.
Because I know for a fact that Carter, ever since he started T, he's definitely been like more. I don't know. I don't want a direct quote because it's been a minute since I talked to him about it, but I believe he was like more like anxious, at least for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
He'll be more anxious and more moody.
Mhm.
But
Which is weird because you think it'd be like the other way around. Like the girl would be more moody.
yeah, it's weird. Our emotions are built very different. I think, don't quote me, I could be wrong, but I feel like guys like dwell on the specific emotions they're writing for a little longer.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm. I feel like men are just big babies.
Oh yeah, 100%. We're very sensitive. Don't let anyone trick you.
Mhm.
Especially if they're artists.
Especially.
We're fucking artists. We're sensitive as shit. I love CBD.
It's nice.
Especially a nice CBD cig after work. Fucking nothing else. I chained 2 of them on the way home from work. I got like a nice mild buzz, you know?
Mhm.
And I was listening to, I think I was listening to Ulcerate for a bit. And then I started listening to some Mongolian music. But just vibes.
Vibes.
With the sunrise,
Mhm.
the nice orange sky.
That would have been so nice to see.
Work might be a bitch when you're in it, but for me personally, once I get off, it's like a come to Jesus moment every time.
Jesus.
I think it's also like because it's like a physical workout. It like, cause you know like working out does tremendous things for your mental health, you know.
Yeah.
So like having a good 4, 5, 6 hour workout and then getting off work, about to go to bed, it's feel fucking great.
Great.
I was thinking earlier about like reincarnation. What if cuz you know how people change? People are a different person every day.
Yeah.
So what if like your past self like reincarnates, you know what I mean? Maybe not like you when you die, but what if like some part of you like dies and then is reincarnated,
Ooh.
which is probably very unlikely as compared to just standard,
Yeah.
but it was a thought.
It's a very valid thought. Valid thought. It's not 100% impossible. Like untrue.
Yeah,
It could be a thing.
nothing's impossible.
Mhm.
Like Donald Trump being president again. Bro, it's so funny that he's in Little Rascals.
He's also in Home Alone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
That's fucking crazy.
I
I can't believe Donald Trump was the president of the United States of America,
and he's like in well-known like movies.
and he's just a big businessman
Yeah.
that went bankrupt a bunch of times.
And he's not even like a main character either. He's like a stupid little extra that has one line.
If I ever make movies, I will 100% have Donald Trump star in some movies.
Yeah?
I definitely don't agree with him on a lot of things, but I do appreciate him as a human being to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like he's a character, you know what I mean? Maybe not one that you want to be friends with, but
But
he'd be a nice vibe for a movie.
yeah,
You know what I mean? He'd be a good villain.
a good villain. He would honestly a good villain.
I don't know. Donald Trump's a weird subject for me because, like, of course I don't agree with him
Yeah.
on, like, almost everything.
Mhm.
But, Like, I don't hate the guy.
He
I
is a good businessman.
yeah.
As much as I
He's-
hate to say it, he's good, and like our economy was pretty good.
Yeah. And he. No, never mind.
No.
The ways he handled like foreign affairs were good in some ways, but not good in other ways.
Yeah.
Like putting sanctions on. I think it's Iran.
Mhm.
It could be Iraq. Pretty sure it's Iran. But like he put sanctions on them so that they couldn't get like certain medicine, certain foods, so people would like suffer because of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's just like no thought.
No
Like,
thought.
okay, Iran, if you want to play dirty, we're gonna play dirty too.
Like I feel like you just need to change everything about him, and then I like him.
100%. But he, I have like a slight respect in that he like was, I mean, I guess he did get a very big head start, you know, with that small loan of $1 million. But he became the president of the United States of America. Only 50 people have ever been able to say that. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you mean. Like,
Wait, how many presidents have we had? I don't think 50. I think it's like in the late 40s. I'm pretty sure.
I have no clue.
But like it's just crazy to me that some big businessman. What are you calling?
My mommy.
What are you calling? Who?
Hello. We are sitting on a bench in a park. Because this is a park. Talking. Yeah.
We're having sex. Did you hear that?
We got off. We had to say 30 minutes earlier or later, so we got off at 8. Yeah, no. Yesterday we got out at 8. Do you want me to look? Because did he not tell you when he was getting off?
Wait.
I'll look. I'll look right now.
I'm trying to show low battery.
I think I made a mess of my stuff. I think I ruined my slime.
It all says 7:30.
7:30.
Oh, okay. What? I'm not. He has to go to work. He has to go to work. Ma.
Leave 5 minutes before I go to work. So I can play Civ for
What?
5 minutes. I hate Civ.
Yeah, I do swim lessons. 5:15 to 7. I have to take him to school or pick him up? Nice. Love you too.
Oh, never mind. What time is it?
It is 5:20.
I'm down to go if you're down to go.
It's getting hot.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. You're not gonna give a kiss?
Kiss goodbye.